What up, rebels with a cause? I wanted to make a video about how you can still be productive when you're sick or tired, because today I felt really tired and my body was really getting, when you are tired, the world looks tired. So I took a nap, a 2-hour nap. I can even check it with this Aura ring that tracks my sleep, and my readiness score really went up. So in this video, I just want to give you some tips on what to do when you're tired or when you're sick and how you can still be productive. If you watch this on YouTube and you want to know more tips on how to make an impact, be productive, don't forget to subscribe. But one of the big tips that I give my students and people is you should at least have 1 or 2 days off per week. And if you make 1 day per week when you work, make 1 day per week a get shit done day. What is a get shit done day? A get shit done day, and let me know in the comments down below if you also do this. Oftentimes, all these things, these little things that I want to do, I write them down on a piece of paper. Maybe you guys write it down in, I don't know, Evernote, Microsoft, to do it on your computer. But you have this endless to-do list of little things to do. And what do? We keep on putting them in the back, putting them in the back, put them in the back. And, oh, I still have to do this. I still have to do this. So you have to keep on remembering in the storage space of your brain, like, I still have to do this. I still have to do this. And you never give it a priority on that to-do list because other things have a bigger impact and you just want to make sure you do them first. And either this list stays the same or the list keeps on growing, 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 growing. So one of the things, and that's what I do, first of all, before I delve what I do and how I can still be productive, one thing you should remember, whether you're building a business or not, is the most important thing in your life is your health and your social relationships. The universe is not short on wake-up calls, but we're just quick to hit the snooze button. So when you're an ex-workaholic, recovering workaholic like me, you should listen to your body. Sometimes your body is saying, I'm too tired, I'm too exhausted, I should calm down a bit. And there's nothing wrong with resting. If you want to become a high performer, you should also have high recovery. You should also rest and rejuvenate. And oftentimes that's a very good investment. Investment in your health, investing in your social support is also a good investment in your productivity. Don't forget that, right? Because in the end, we're making an impact. We're taking personal responsibility. We're speaking our truth for a reason, right? Happiness is best shared, and we want to make sure that we have enough energy and we're healthy enough. Else we can't make the impact that we want to make. So remember that. It's okay sometimes to pause and reflect and not work all the time, because then you can come back stronger. If you're going to ignore the signs of your body, I used to treat my body like a slave. You may be going to have a burnout, a depression, you're going to be low energy, and you will have less success in your life and in your business, okay? So let me get back on the productivity. So what I do when I'm tired and exhausted and how I can still be productive is, if you make 1 day per week, that's my Saturday, that's my get shit done day, and then I'll work on these little tasks on my list. Just little tasks. They take maybe 5 minutes, half an hour, max an hour, but it's these things that are noted down. And since I never make them into a priority because they're not super urgent or super important, they keep on piling up in the background and they take up storage space. So one of the things, what I would do if I'm tired or exhausted, is work on this list. You can do so many little things and make that list smaller. And even though it's not the big things, they're not the big chunks, just the feeling of going through that list of things that you want to do, that you should be doing, but that you keep delaying, this is extremely gratifying. So whenever you're tired or exhausted, you can still do little things. You can hang up a painting, you can clean your room, you can sort your desktop or other stuff. You can rewrite an email, whatever. These short tasks, if you're going to do these on a specific day, I would do them in the weekend, because if you have family, if you have a partner, then you can also be a bit more flexible, because there's a lot of stuff in the day that you want to do, but they're not super urgent. I'm going to talk later about the 4 quadrants on my channel of Stephen Covey, the 7 habits of highly effective people. I like to use impact and importance, and you want to make sure you will focus on the hits, high impact tasks. But this is just a simple thing. If you keep on having a to-do list and you keep on postponing it, even when you're sick, even when you're tired, even when you're exhausted, you can still go through this list. But make sure, first of all, you have a system. Do it old school like me, write it down, or have it somewhere on your desktop, because Anytime you have to retrieve, anytime you have to remember, I still need to do this, I shouldn't forget this, it takes up space of your concentration, focus, and memory. So you want to make sure as soon as you have an inspired idea, you still remember to do something. Write it down, but then allocate certain days. I would suggest 1 day per week to then do these get shit done small tasks. And if you're sick or tired, just take that paper, just take that list, and go to all these small tasks. That is how you can still be productive when you're sick or tired. If this was useful, helpful, or inspiring, don't forget to drop a comment, share the video, or subscribe to this channel if you check it out on YouTube. And I wish you, Rebels with a Cause, a fantastic week. Don't forget to also take care of your health and social relationships. Nourish yourself, rest and recover, because if you want to be a high performer, you also have to be a high recoverer sometimes. Don't just let your body be something that carries your brain. You also want to nourish it because it will stimulate your enthusiasm, your energy, your consistency, and your motivation. Now go get it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.